So we now have President Biden and his administration. You've seen the appointments that he's made so far. What are a couple of steps you think that the incoming administration can credibly do in the near term that would give you a little more cause for optimism, Kara?
Well, big and little things. Some of these bills that have been stuck in Congress, especially the Senate, because of Mitch McConnell, can go through these advertising. There's a number of really interesting privacy and advertising bills that should just sail right through. And a national advertising, sort of an internet bill of rights idea, which is many, many bills. It's not one thing, but the ideas around privacy, around advertising, around targeting, around data that people have, I think absolutely should go through as fast as possible. I think we should probably call together a bipartisan group of people to talk about Section 230 and what to do about immunity. I think we need to figure out a way that innovation can be, the government can really spur innovation. The government did invent the internet. So we could, what is the next thing and where is the research going? That's really been ignored in the Trump administration. I think a focus on STEM is still important for people, getting more people in there. If we want to beat the Chinese, like you talk about, we need more people in this country to be involved in that. It's not the only thing people should be studying, but certainly, especially among a more diverse group of people, if we're developing AI and different things like that, it can't be one group of people that's designing it. I think that's critically important. I think a less friendly relationship with tech would be great by some of these officials. I don't think President Biden has a whole lot of, he talks about it, but doesn't seem to know a lot about it. That's fine. Kamala Harris would be a more interesting person to be spearheading this. When she was Attorney General, she did a lot of things around privacy that I thought were interesting. At the same time, she was somewhat a little more cozy with tech than probably she should be. And so that's an issue. So I bring Elizabeth Warren in. She seems to scare everybody in tech, let her be part of it. And that, just to focus in on the fact that we want innovation to thrive and we want enforcement of current laws. And then lastly, and I think it's the last goal would be antitrust, is to really press what's already been started under the Trump administration is a thorough investigation into antitrust issues and possible breakup of some of these companies, not all of them.
If we can't actually do the fixes you're talking about, would we be better off without them? If you had a switch, and you could actually say we can end these companies right now, would you rather do that?
I think so. And some days I do. I grew up, I started covering the internet and I've been doing it for 3 decades because I loved, when I saw it, I was like the possibilities I'm a Star Trek person, right? You're either a Star Trek or a Star Wars person in this world. I think if I want to be really geeky about it, you either believe in the hope for humanity and the great, let's look and find people and solve problems, or you're Star Wars where even the heroes are troubled. The villains are complex. Nobody ends up well. I sure like the internet though. I sure do like it still.